Okay, welcome everybody. Everybody's Golf on PlayStation 4. We're going to try the EG Cup Qualifier. First we're going to get a bit of practice in. So we'll just practice the course. And if we're feeling confident, then we'll give it a go. Oh, is it mirror off? I can't remember if it's mirror off or not. I should know this. You think I'd remember? Championship Teeny, mirror off, morning. Okay. Championship Teeny, mirror off, morning. I've got 1900 in this setup. Sadly, we can't use the big boy clubs.
Knock 'em dead.
Let's do it.
Which is just disappointing on every level. So I played a little bit of Everybody Off earlier today. Had a terrible round, which I think I've put up as a video. It'll either be tomorrow or Monday. And I had a reasonably good round. But I always find you've got to get rid of all your bad shots before you start one of these tournaments. Certainly for EG Cup No.5, I had some terrible, for the final round, I had some terrible practice rounds. And then on the actual event, I think I hadn't got any better than like 4 under or something. And then I only got 12 under when the pressure was on. So I think it does help to get a bit of, at least get your swing sorted and figure out your sort of course management. So where are you actually going to put the ball and stuff. I think the one where I didn't do so well, Vortex Valley, I never really got to grips with where I was going to put the ball and stuff. So, Championship Teeny, I've got probably slightly more power, certainly on my longer clubs, than I'll have. So, we'll just have to cope with that. But again, Eagle City, it's not the hardest challenge in the world in terms of length. Even off the championship tees, it's really about making sure you hit the fairway and getting some good approaches in at the pin and getting close. So I don't think having another 10 yards is really going to hurt. There's 102 left, bit of wind. I mean, I say that. Maybe 10 yards is all the difference, I don't know. It can certainly be a club. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, that's not bad. How did that not drop? I want a replay of that. So we got 13 foot of backspin. How doesn't this go in the hole?
Neat shot.
Whatever my back door is, skill. Look at that. Drop, you little beggar. And I end up 13.5 foot away.
Roll with it. Go for the birdie.
But imagine if I did that in the tournament, I'd be pissed. As it is, it's fine. It's a practice round.
Nice and easy.
We'll take the birdie. We'll move on with our lives. So these are my record scores. I mean, there's more than 19 under there, isn't there? There's 7 eagles in that. I mean, that was probably, I don't know, probably with the big clubs. Certainly the 19 was set, I think, with normal clubs. Or I got 18. I got close. I sometimes find the custom clubs don't help as much as you think. Because the course is set up usually that there's some choke points, so actually being super long doesn't always help you. So 65, so it's not quite an approach. Again, there's a bit of wind. Ah, missed the ultra backspin that time.
Ooh.
Right, pin high.
For the birdie.
So 4.5, bit of break on it. I do actually want to get a feel for the greens as well, so I actually don't mind taking a few putts here.
A birdie.
Just try and get a feel for it. I'm not always sure you get a feel for the greens unless you actually play some bad shots and have to play some putts. So 3, I hit that thing last time, didn't I? I hit that gazebo when I was practicing. So I was trying to play round here. Yeah, that should be okay. I don't actually want to hit the gazebo. Ah, good job it wasn't a power shot. But again, the plan is get rid of all of the bad shots early. Oh, if that holds up, it's alright. That's okay. So 2:14 to go. Yeah. What's my 3 iron? I could put my 3 iron in here.
Masterful.
And I'd much rather play an iron in here than play the woods, because holding the woods on the greens is
Amazing.
Okay, so we get a putt.
Oh, for the eagle.
So it's going to break late. The first bit doesn't really break.
Breaking to the left.
Pretty flat. Teeny cup, so it's always a bit of a challenge. This low? No, that's pretty good. Oh, just high.
Go for
Pace was pretty good though. Pace was pretty good.
nice birdie.
Nice and easy.
So 3 under. It's definitely equal, isn't it? Even at that level, you're just gonna get that second shot closer. This one's all about getting a good spot. Try not to hit that bunker. I'll try the top spin just because I don't want to get through the wind. Just keep it lower.
Oh, nice shot.
It's a bit closer than I wanted to that bunker. So is it 290? 210 to go. Again, nice good pin position there. It's 3 iron in, which is not bad. Oh, I didn't get any spin on it at all. Hit it too late. No, that's gone left, hasn't it?
And stop.
Was that sway? No, there wasn't a lot of sway on it. I suppose it's the slope there, isn't it?
Looks like it slopes up.
So this looks just outside the right edge and firmish. Yeah, there you go. Birdie.
Nice and easy.
In fact, if I birdied every hole, I would be absolutely delighted.
It's a par 5.
5. Now you can play the dog. You can cut the dog leg off, so you can play up there, but you can also play here. The question is, are you going to run into that? Run off the edge of that? I don't think I am. Well, let's play it now and get in our heads if actually it's going to be a problem. That tree's the problem. So maybe we just play it straight. It does mean you've got to bend the second shot though. So we've got 290 left, which means it's a long wood. I'm almost tempted to drop it short, chop it and play the 3 iron to here. Give myself a better shot in. Again, course management. I want to be hitting this off the fairway. And I think a wood to that bit of fairway is not very ideal. I've got 85 to go. Bit of wind. Not a lot of room to work really. To kind of, well, I've got the ultra back spin. Just hope I've got enough to clear that bunker and then stop. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, pitch it past and stop it. Oh, that's not bad.
That's nuts.
I'll take that.
Play.
Thank you very much. So despite making that mistake, it looks like we've got our birdie.
Nice birdie.
I'll take it.
Is that it?
It's a 5 under. Yeah. Without the length, it's hard to
It's a
eagle that
par
one.
4.
It's the 6 of the par 4. Again, we've got the water as we come back down here. Yeah. Shouldn't, in theory, cause me any problems.
Oh, good shot.
But it's like a bit of pinch point there between the bunker and then where that fairway just nips in. That's alright. If I hit it there, I'll be happy. It's 200 left. 3 iron in again, which is not bad now. See how short the difference between, you know, power 25 and then my 4 iron's got power 7. In fact, my 5 iron's longer than my 4 iron. Anyway, sorry, enough about my inability to use the 4 iron. So there's a bit more wind. Yeah, loads left on sway.
Neat shot.
One of the things Icy was talking about was using topspin more on shots like that. You got less chance of sway with a topspin shot than you do with a backspin shot. But downhill into there, it's hard to play topspin. So it's going to break a bit. Just outside the right edge and firm should be the line. Yeah, just come back.
That's it.
So 6 under.
All part of the plan.
Par 3 to come.
Hole 7 is a par 3.
Okay, so this one's up at the back. Oh, it's not a bad place for it to be, actually. Again, I don't think my 5s... Yeah, power shot 5 would get there. But I might as well play the 3. Yeah, I missed the ultra backspin.
Oh, neat shot.
See? Long irons into greens. So that's the first green we've missed,
Don't
I
take
think.
your eye off the gauge.
Oh, this is going to be tricky, so I'm going to get this up and over, so... Yeah. Just worried about hitting this bit of bank in front. Oh, what's alright? I had to play it a little bit long just to clear that hump.
Just relax.
However, we'll get the par putt. Yeah, we're going to need an eagle to make up for that.
Well done.
That'll do.
Yeah, it was just wrong shot, really. Wrong shot. I should have thought about where I was going to
Hole 8. It's a par 4.
pitch that more. So 8 par 4. Again, length isn't going to cause us a massive issue here. It's all about the second shot.
Great shot.
That went further right than I thought. Was that sway? Ooh, stay. No, wow. The walk. I was supposed 3 metres of wind. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a tree in the way this time. And it's going to be an approach wood. So that's probably the line. Bit of spin on it.
Great play.
Not bad.
For the birdie. You can do it.
Can I make this?
That looks like it's pretty much straight.
See that?
Nice birdie.
That one had a bit of a wobble around. Okay, par 3 to finish the first 9.
Hole 9 is a par 3.
Again, that's a pretty nice pin position. Again, 3 iron, you see. Maybe we try the powered 5. Let's give it a go.
Masterful.
Nice shot.
So that should drop short, but should get a bounce on. Maybe.
Roll
Even
with
that's
it.
not enough length though, is it?
Go for the birdie.
Luckily this green's pretty benign. It's a distance, but it's not.
See that?
Oh, just wouldn't drop.
Better. Deep breath.
Ah, so that's, the 2 par 3s let us down there, didn't they? Gotta find a better
Good enough.
gotta find a better strategy
Stay
there.
positive. Keep cool.
Because it's long irons into those par 3s. Difficult to get it close. You almost want more wind there. Because if you can hit into the wind, it kind of shortens your roll out.
Hole 10.
I don't know, something to
It's
think
a
about.
par 5.
So, start with a par 5. Oh, missed it. Missed it. Gonna go right. With a bit of luck, I might find the next fairway. No, I'm gonna end up in the rough.
So close.
Luckily,
Don't take your eye off the
the
gate.
tree is going to interfere, isn't it? So I'm under the barrel of that tree. Oh. Alright. Let's just try and get up there. Caught a bit of the tree. So the eagle's gone for sure, but if I can get a good shot in, I've got a shout at a birdie. So 70 to go. Bit of wind. Got the backspin. Oh, I didn't actually. Didn't push it in time. Sometimes do that. It just doesn't register on the D-pad.
Roll with it.
It's a 12 foot.
Roll for the birdie.
12 foot for the birdie. Luckily, this isn't a bad green to putt on.
A birdie.
In she goes.
That's it.
It's 8 under. But again, that's eagleable.
Hole 11. It's a par 4.
Sorry, I had a text message. I've got to concentrate. Be in the game. Again, this one's not too bad. You're not going to drive yourself into too much trouble. But again, it was really the wind last time. So, make sure we get the wind correctly.
Neat shot.
Yeah, it should be alright. It's not like when it's 6 or 7 metres a second left to right and you've got to aim off the fairway to kind of get a shot in. So, 130 to go. Bit of wind. 8 iron. I'm not upset with the 8 iron usually. So we got the ultra side and backspin. Oh, just ended up a bit right, didn't it?
Roll with it. Go.
Well, that's not bad. It's not bad. So that's going to break super late,
Breaking to
isn't
the
it?
left.
When it's going slow, it's going to break. Yeah, spot on.
Nice and easy.
Solid birdie.
So 2 birdies to start.
Hole 12 is a par 3.
I'm 12. I think I've said before, I just don't get on with 12. So again, bit of wind. Plenty of room to work with. Although, that might be a touch.
Neat shot.
And it's certainly a bit left. That looked short. But got a severe bit of left-hand sway though. However, gives a chance to practice our chipping. I mean, with teeny cups, it's never easy, but it's a skill worth practicing. Go on. Yeah, got it. Gotcha. Only just, mind you.
A birdie. Groovy.
Would have counted as a whoop up if he was going to give me a challenge.
Nice birdie.
It's a 10.
Hole 13. It's a par 4.
So this is all about getting a good spot up here. I haven't quite got enough to get there. But it'll sort of bounce right when it lands, but the wind's going to take a little bit left. So let's go out there. Ah! Missed it. Gonna go left? Yeah. Need a little bit of luck here. Oh! Have I got a shot? Oh, I've got a shot.
Look at the gauge. Close.
Oh, that's what I needed. What's the slope there? Okay. It's going to kick that way anyway. The wind's going to take it that way. I'm going to lose a bit from the lie.
And stop.
That was not a good chip.
And stop.
I just didn't read the slope properly. There was a lot of things wrong with that. However, a bit of chipping practice. Nah, no chance.
I know.
Always too short.
Just relax.
Always too short.
Slowly now. Good luck.
But this is why we practice. Get rid of the bad shots. That's alright, that's better.
Good enough.
Nailed it.
It's a 10 under. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hole 14. It's a par 4.
Yeah, it's a 14. You just want to get up in front of that bunker, really. And give ourselves a good second shot at the green.
Neat shot.
With the custom clubs, you can just blast over the top and hope it sticks somewhere. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, it's just on the fairway. So, reasonably-ish lie. Bit of wind to play with. Didn't get any spin on it, and it's gone left. There was a lot of sway, wasn't it? That's not bad. It's not bad.
Roll with it. Go for the birdie.
And luckily, that's pretty much a straight putt. There we go.
Birdie.
Is that it?
So that's 11 under.
Hole 15. It's a putt.
So again, this is another. It's a 3-iron into a par 3. Well, let's go 5 because we can hit it hard because of the wind. Got the top spin. Let's see if we can actually top spin it on. Should get a good bounce. There you go. Yeah, just charged on, didn't it?
You're on.
Having said that, closer than that other par 3.
For a birdie.
So I'm going to go across the slope.
Right now, concentrate.
Breaking to the right.
Nah, low. Just, oh,
Nice
just
birdie.
caught it. I thought that was going to miss low.
Nice birdie. That's the way.
So 12 under and a little bit of luck.
Hole 16. It's a putt.
So 16 would be the water skip if I only had the length, but I don't. So I'm going to try and play this with a bit of side spin. So we come in over the fairway
Oh, good.
and avoid that massive palm tree. There you go, that's not bad. There we go, it's alright. Should give us a good shot at the pin. So 65 left. Pretty much into the wind. Missed the spin again. Got to push that deep head harder. I'm trying to get the ultra.
Ooh.
But that's not bad, is it?
Oh, well played.
It's a 4 foot away.
Go for the birdie.
Tiniest bit of break.
A birdie.
Nice and easy.
Nice one. All
So
part
we're
of the
doing
plan.
alright. So 4-5 finish.
Hole 17. It's a par 4.
Oh, that's a really nice pin position as well. Just make sure I don't clip those trees. Missed the spin again. I've got to push the D-pad harder. Got to be more deliberate. Got a really good bounce there. It does kind of roll right to left. It's alright though. So under 60 to go. So we're in approach range. Bit of wind. Got the spin this time.
Bravo.
Great shot.
Nice shot.
Yeah, it didn't. I suppose in approach mode it doesn't really take the wind as much, does it? It's not a full-bodied shot.
Go for the birdie.
So 11 foot.
Nice and calm.
Sloping uphill.
Oh, again, nearly missed it low.
Nice and easy. Nice birdie. Great job.
So 14. Par 5 to come.
This will be the last. Hole 18.
Yeah, so
It's a
right,
par 5.
right into the teeth of the wind. So we might want to play this. Just to shorten this hole as much as I can if we're going to play it into the wind.
Oh, good shot.
That should be alright. As long as it doesn't go too far left. Yeah, that's okay. Just a narrow bit of fairway there. 230 left. We're still going to be in a wood shot. I've got a reasonable line in, I suppose. A little bit of side spin on it.
Great shot.
Just try and come in over the green rather than that bunker. Or get up, get up. Yeah, needed a bit more.
That's good. Ride that eagle.
We'll get an eagle putt though. Oh,
All yours.
Sloping down, I think. Breaking
just
to the right.
and I've got to kind of tap it as well. Tappy tap tap happy. Oh, that might miss low.
Get closer. In the bag.
Oh, I missed high. Pace was pretty good though.
Go for the birdie.
Pace was pretty good. Yeah, so we'll get 15.
Nice and easy.
It's those early par 3s killed me. I've got to do better there. 7 and 9. I mean, I can definitely get 18 under. And actually, there's an eagle at 10 to be had as well if I don't mess up the tee shot.
You broke the record.
But again, I've got a lot of fairways, got a lot of greens. Didn't need to make any massive putts. Made a 16-footer. That's all right. It's all right. We might go again. We might just give it one more round. Hey, Jordan. Just had a little practice round. Trying to get rid of the bad shots before we do it for real. I played around earlier this morning. I was absolutely terrible, so I figure we'll get rid of all the bad shots now, and then we'll play the good shots when it comes to it. So we'll play it again. Oh, Championship, teeny off, morning, 19. No
Welcome,
big
Dad.
clubs.
I'm ready.
Yeah, 15's not bad. I think I can get 18 under. I can definitely birdie every hole at this length. But I missed a couple of par 3s. What do I think the cut-off's going to be? That's a really interesting one. They've been super generous with most of them. So when we played Eagle City last time, I think it was evens. I figure it'll be 3 or 4, maybe 6 under. I don't know. It depends. If they want lots of participation, they'll make it evens again because that's what it was last time. But they've certainly sort of tightened up the cut. But some people will be getting some massive scores on this. I mean, I can easily see someone getting 24, 25 under. So it depends how many people they want in the field. And it depends how many people have bad rounds. They seem to cut it sort of around the 60, 70 percentile. So they're kicking out about a third of the players. So yeah, if you end up at sort of 4 or 5 under, you might be in a bit of trouble. But we will see. We will see. Yeah, Red Bull. Yeah.
It's a par 4.
Yeah, it's always nice when they take each other out, isn't it? It's like rule 1 of racing, don't take each other out. Rule 2 of racing, see rule 1. But that's what you get when you get 2 guys who want to race and you put them in a car that's not super competitive. They'll overdrive it.
Off you go.
Masterful.
And boy, did they overdrive it. Yeah, he's eager, but he wants to win, doesn't he? And he thinks he's better than Ricciardo, and he wants to prove it. And, you know, you put him in a faster car, they don't have those accidents, is all I'd say. But then Hamilton was due a bit of luck in this one. He needed everyone to crash in front of him. And everybody seemed to crash in front of him at just the right time. Almost like Toto Wolff had a little button.
Oh, good shot.
And what was Vettel thinking at the end? I'll never know.
Roll with it. Go for the birdie.
It's a 15-footer, so a bit of putting practice.
Sloping down, I think. Brakes to the right.
Now, I underread this one earlier.
In the bag.
Yeah, okay, that'll do. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Nice and easy.
Right, 1 under. Good start. Good start.
Hole 2. It's a par 4.
It's the par 3s I've got to work on. The 2 par 3s on this 9 holes. That was where I dropped 2 easy shots. Did not want to do that.
Water.
Yeah. Have I tried the fishing? Yeah, I've tried the fishing. I really don't understand the point of it, if I'm honest. Do not understand the point of it. 11 under. 11 under for sure is going to be qualify. I don't think you'll have any issues at 11 under. If I had to guess, I think they'll make it
Go, go.
Oh, nice.
4, 5, 6 under will be the cut, I would think. If they're being really hardcore, they'll make it 8. If loads of people get like 20 under, oh god. This is why we practice. Yeah, it took me a while on the fishing as well to work out that mashing the button faster doesn't seem to change anything. there's like a certain pace you need to hit it. If you hit it at that pace, the fish turns up. It's the one way to get triple impact balls is the other thing. There's a drop rate of about 1%. So if you're looking for a triple impact ball because you want to get condors and stuff,
Looks like it's
then apparently fishing's worthwhile.
breaks to the right.
Because it's one of the things it will give you other than gems and coins is that you occasionally get balls and occasionally occasionally you'll get the perfect impact ball. Certainly I've had one fishing and I've had two from tournaments. So I've used one and I've kept two, so I've got two of them left.
It's a par 5.
I think there's a trophy if you get all the fish as well. So if you're one of those people who like trophies, it might be worthwhile.
Masterful.
No, they only count if you use them on a round. So providing you've got one, you can use it to like do Alpina 12, providing you just do it in single hole mode. So it's only if you use them in a 9-hole round does it count as you've used it. Oh, this is going to be fun. I can't bend it around the trees. We could try and hit a flyer. Head up there.
Masterful.
Sweet shot.
Stay up. The inspiration behind my character. Would you believe it looks like one of my ex-girlfriends? I saw a avatar on the course that looks a lot like my ex-girlfriend, so it's just kind of funny.
Champion.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Amazing. Oh, that birdie.
This is hard work to make a birdie, to be fair. But I started off, the first one I made in my early videos is basically my brother, as my brother is just so easy to make. In all of these Mii's and avatar systems, you can make my brother so simply. So I usually make my brother. And then I think I made another one. Yeah, the one I used to use is basically my brother. And then I messed about a bit. And then you could start to copy characters. And then I saw this one, I thought, I'll copy that one. I should get round to it and change it and get another one. But you don't tend to see ones you want to use, really. Well, it's a better drive. It's a better drive. See, the temptation is to drop this short and try and roll it up. Let's give it a go. See if I can get it closer.
Oh, neat shot.
Yeah, that's not a good strategy. Yeah, some people spend a lot of time on their avatars and really, really make something of it. I'd rather just play the game. They're kind of functional for me. Get in! Gotta have our emergency chip in every round.
Nice birdie.
Nice and easy. Not bad.
Yeah. Some of the characters are pretty good.
It's a par 5.
I can't remember what he's for, Yoshida. I did at one point know what most of them were. I've still got a couple to get, I think, because I haven't got the condors yet. I really should have a go at that at some point.
Oh, nice shot.
Yeah, that's going to be a better strategy, isn't it? Right. The AI on the versus characters, I don't know if they've fixed it in later patches, is occasionally incredibly weird. So I've had some games where you'll play them and they're just garbage. They basically throw 3 holes away.
Oh, neat
And it
shot.
almost doesn't matter what you do, you'll just win. And then I've had other ones where they'll play like an absolute genius. And I've just had to hang on for dear life.
Not bad.
And then eventually you kind of get them to 8 or 9 and they make a mistake. The traditional rule tournaments. Yeah, there's a bit of those. Right. Are we going to chip this? It's 30. Where am I going to land it, though? Okay. If this lands far enough up, it's got a chance. Needs to get over the fringe.
Ooh.
Go on. Go on. Ah. This rank 16, 17, I don't understand. So, when it first got announced in the patch, I quickly went to 16 and then I lost it again because I had a bad round and I've never got it back, so I'm still 15. But I can't figure out what it wants to make me 16, so I've been trying to improve my scores and stuff. But I don't really know what's triggering it.
Hole 6. It's a par 4.
Yeah, it's not a bad point actually. Should create everybody's golf group. Yeah, you do see some people wandering around who are rank 16, rank 17. Right. This could get a bit interesting. I was into the wind last time.
Shot.
Missed the corner. There you go. That's better. Played for that. Yeah, so what you need to do to get to 16 or 17, I'm not entirely sure, because it's not good scores. But it does say, if you watch the help tip on the splash screens, it does say there are other things in there. So I'm not sure what those other things are, but I don't think scoring harder gets you to 16 and 17.
Roll with it. Go for the birdie.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things I thought was, the high difficulty courses. So maybe try more set scores on championship tees and stuff. But it hasn't seemed to work. So I've been playing Pine Hills and the DLCs to try and pick those up.
Nice birdie.
So, I don't know. If it was me, I'd set that rank based on your high rank scores. But, I don't know, it doesn't seem to work. It's a bit weird.
Hole 7. It's a par 3.
Yeah, I think one of the things I'd do if I was going to make an update to this or do another version of Everybody's Golf for PlayStation 4, I think would be to sort the multiplayer out. I know a lot of the people who played the PS3 version really like the multiplayer in that.
Yeah, good shot.
But it's kind of limited. It's kind of just people, some graded tournaments, proper leaderboards. I think would be really good and add a bit of value to it.
Chance for a birdie.
Because beyond the international tournaments, there's nothing really that I think I want to play.
Breaking to the right.
Oh, God, how much... That's probably about there. Like if they had sort of a weekly tournament, you've got to set 3-4 scores. Grouped you and ranked you, that's a good part. That would be much more interesting. Yeah, and I think the open online course thing with the daily challenge is fine, but like the daily rivals is random, which
It's a par 4.
doesn't really help. If you kind of had the same group of people for a week or something in the daily rivals, that might make it a bit more interesting. Yeah, I think the international tournaments, they seem to be about every 4 or 5 weeks, don't they? So I think that's the rhythm they'll keep. Because this is the 6th one. But yeah, you could do something with the open online, like give you a group for the week, and then at the end of the week see where you get to. There's some really simple things they could do. Oh, that's going to roll off, isn't it? Ooh, just stuck. Yeah, DLC thing's always a bit controversial, isn't it? I think they did a good job giving you some good courses. None of the DLC courses are what I'd call essential. Although I kind of like Pine Hills. I think it's the best course out of all of them. But I think it's difficult because they want that revenue after you've bought the game. But at the same time, it splits the player base up.
Nice shot.
That's going to be short, isn't it? But it's one of those things, I think, if you could find a happy medium. So maybe make the cosmetics pay. If you want to buy cosmetics, you pay for them. But make the playing DLC free.
Ah, nice approach.
They definitely changed Teeny Cups. That would have dropped 2 patches ago.
Nice path.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Like a friend's leaderboard would be good, wouldn't it? If you could kind of look at their stats, overlay their stats, and see who's done. So if I could look at your stats and see how you've done on courses.
Is a path.
Yeah, there's a lot of things like that they could do that probably don't. One, don't take much coding, but secondly, you know, don't take any resources at their end to do. But again, maybe they're kind of, you know, looking at what we'll do for the next version. Because I'm assuming this sold well enough, they'll do another one. I don't see why they wouldn't. Oh, God. It's the par 3s. It's hitting long irons into those par 3s. Just not good. However, chip in practice. We like chip in practice. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. There you go. Yeah, they did something to teeny cups. If you're like a foot away and you hit it with 5 foot of power, it used to drop every time. Now it'll lip out or jump over. So they definitely tightened them up. I think it was 2 patches ago. Yeah, 5 under, that's not great. But again, I kind of like teeny cups. I think the challenge is good. It really makes you, when you look at that, I had to make a 22 footer there. You know, you've got to be so much closer.
It's a par 5.
Got to be so much closer. Right, I lashed this up last time. So let's not do it this time. There we go. Got hold of it.
Oh, good shot.
Great shot.
The other thing they need to sort out is make this 60 hertz. It hurts my eyes. I've got quite a nice monitor and the 30 hertz refresh rate. Just rubbish. I can't believe you can't make this game 60 hertz. Right. 3 wood in. I've got that tree in the way. Is that going over the tree? Oh, we're going around the tree.
Yes. Oh, neat shot.
Yeah. I'd like a little indicator.
Please stop.
Oh, I can't play this on my telly. I have to use my... I've got a 144 hertz monitor, which has got really quick response time. There's the...
Sloping down, I think.
Just trying to snap the
Right to
shot
the left.
on my TV. Even in game mode, there seems to be input lag or something going on. Right, hang on. This is going to break at the start and then it's going to ease off. And it's downhill. Oh, what's the line? Okay. We just got to gently tap it. Tappy, tap, tap, happy. If that misses high, I'll cry. Get in the hole.
Ooh.
Yes! Yeah, I think it's better with a PS4 Pro, but I'm not buying a PS4 Pro. Give me a PS5.
Hole 11. It's a par 4.
Oh, yeah. I've got a standard Sony Full HD TV, and it's got a game mode that it's not terrible, and it's got a pixel perfect mode, but something about this game, it just smears or something funny goes on with it. I've never quite worked it out. So I played on my computer monitor.
Off you go.
Oh, nice shot.
So yeah, if they do another version of this, they've got to sort the frame rate out. Yeah, 1080 I'd do it. You might even play PUBG at a reasonable frame rate on that. Right, no, I don't want to play an 8. Let's try an 8. The one thing I will say though, this game really suits the controller. I think it's one of the things I've always liked about Everybody's Golf is it uses the controller well.
Oh, that birdie.
The PS1 capture of the original Everybody's Golf. Yeah, I need to get better at that game.
Making
I'd
to the
forgotten.
right.
It's actually harder than I remember it. And also, I've got input lag on my emulator. That's what I'm blaming. But yeah, if I can build a decent saver, I'll do a side-by-side. I'm amazed how primitive the graphics are.
Hole 12 is a par 3.
You can turn a bunch of shaders on and make the thing look good, but that's not really the point. I'm going to say it again, I do not like 12. I just don't like this hole. Can I play a 6? I might try a long 6. Get up there.
Masterful.
Hey, T-Man. Oh, the PSP version. I bought a PSP on day of release in the UK, and Everybody's Golf and Lumines,
Oh, that birdie.
and I played the crap out of it. I used to commute into London every day when I used to live in
To
London.
the left.
It's about 40 minutes. Play Everybody's Golf on the way and Lumines on the way home. I played that for about 3 years solidly. On the PSP, it was absolutely superb. I know the PSP had its flaws, the UMDs were a bit rubbish and all that other stuff, but
Oh, you're
Everybody's Golf on that was just fabulous.
hole 13. It's a powerful.
In fact, I reckon it's my favourite version of this game. I've got a PSP emulator somewhere as well. I must dig that out. See if it's as good as I remember it. Right, now I made a mistake here in my last practice round. It's going to roll right, and the wind's going to take it right. And it's a one-wood, so it's just going to go everywhere.
Great shot.
And I've done it again. So despite knowing that was going to go there, I've put it there. For chipping practice, really. Yeah, I have been backspinning into the par 3s, but you should topspin it, really. Just because you've got less sway, but the long irons is just random. Right, let's see if we can get this up and out. Oh, it's going to kick, isn't it? Come on. You know you want to go in. Oh.
Go for the birdie.
Yeah, I think Hot Shots was the American name, wasn't it? I think in Japan and Europe it was Everybody's Golf. But it was Hot Shots Golf in the US territories. Get it.
Nice birdie.
Nice and easy. Nice birdie. Nice birdie.
Hole 14.
Yeah, I think
Powerful.
bringing some of the PSP courses might not be a bad idea. But again, there's probably, you know, they'll probably want to do this DLC, won't they? If they do that. Which is a bit like they've brought 2 of the games into this one, 2 of the courses into this one, this DLC. From the original.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
It's weird that they branded it everywhere as Everybody's Golf this time, because you would have thought they'd have kept the US branding, unless Sony had a word and said no, you've got to pick a brand and stick to it. I mean, Sony have known to interfere like that with people. Right, go on.
Champion.
That's all right. That's all right.
Amazing.
Child's play.
Oh, that birdie.
Yeah, it's a bit like Alpina, but it's not the same course. Because remember, on the first one, you can basically hit round the back of the mountain when you've got long clubs. And you can basically bounce it to this little mountain pass down to the green.
A birdie.
Easy. Beautiful.
Can't remember what it was called. I must dig it out. I've got it on an emulator somewhere.
Oh,
Not that I condone emulation.
Par 3.
Yada, yada, yada. Alright, par 3. See, this one, you've got tons of room to work. In theory, you should be able to top spin it in. But it's a 3-iron, so it's going to drop like here. And then it's just random, so... Actually, what's my 5 like? I could do a 5. Let's try a top spin 5. This might be entertaining. Got it.
bravo.
Yeah, yeah. It just goes so far. It just goes so far.
Go with it.
I'm going to need a pin right up the back to make that work.
Sloping downhill. Brakes to the right.
How's me luck? Gonna miss high. Go on, get in. Ho ho.
Nice and easy.
Yeah. There's a thing about some of the classic games that
Oh, 16. It's a powerful.
emulation's good in some ways, but I miss the kind of media handling bit. So I play a lot of Spectrum games, which is a British 8-bit micro, and it had a whole tape loading system, and I think a lot of it is actually that loading system. It's waiting for the thing to load, watching the screen build, the noises. Part of the experience, that's going to hit, isn't it? Part of the experience is that emulation can sort of give you, but doesn't. So I think you can emulate, but there's something about the real hardware, tapes and discs and that sort of stuff, that I think, you know, we'll lose. Kids will never understand, you know, leaving discs in the sun or next to a massive magnet and losing everything. Or it's stripping your cassette out of the spool.
Champion!
You know, failed USB sticks. Man.
For the body! Think about it. I got yourself a birdie!
Nice and easy. Nice birdie. Exciting.
Yeah, most of my hole-in-ones, I think I've had 4 or 5. 3 of them have actually been side spin.
Hole 17.
I don't know what it is. I think there's a bit of RNG when the ball lands on the green. It certainly always seems to kick. And I've had a couple where I've got the side spin, I've got the spiral shot. It might just be positive correlation bias that I want it to be true, but I think it's easier to get a hole-in-one with side spin than it is with top or backspin. I've had one with top spin, which I think was on Balata. Was that massive one about 2 weeks ago. It just rolled up and in. But I've had a couple that have been side spin. And certainly I think the official... I've had 2 official ones. They've both been side spin. There's something about the RNG when you do it. I have no better explanation than I think it's RNG related. Yeah.
Ooh.
I used to get so mad at people who put the wrong game in the wrong case. I had everything lined up
For the birdie!
in order. When I had PlayStation 1 games, I had them all lined in serial number order.
And to the right.
So the old PlayStation games had like the region code, then the number. And I had them all stacked up. And if you gave it back to me and it was in the wrong case, I'd just be very upset.
Nice birdie!
Is that it? Birdie.
14. I'm going to get 15 again, aren't I?
Hole 18. It's a par 5.
I'm going to play up this way.
Yeah, good shot.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that's the strategy there, for sure. So 225. Bit of wind. It's going to be a wood into the green again. Missed the side spin.
Masterful.
Got a bit on it. Got a bit on it. Needs to bounce. See, that's what I mean about RNG. That definitely took a hop off the fringe.
Don't let the...
Oh, this pin was here earlier. This is an evil place to put the hole.
You can do this.
Christ. Where's this going to go? Just can't... Yeah, it's so hard to read that. Ridiculous.
Chance for a birdie.
However, we get a super simple birdie putt. So it can be 15 again.
I got yourself a birdie.
Is that it?
Nice one.
Qualify 77% of your standard clubs. Oh my god. Give us a toothpick. It's going to be like Vortex. They're going to turn the wind up. You can just about make the fairway.
You broke the
That was comedy genius. I think 15 under's where we're at. Let's play the thing for real, see where we get to. Yeah, 260 with the drop. Yeah, that's what they've done the last couple of times. I'm hitting 280 with those. But again, I don't think distance is the issue on this one. It's position. Like Vortex, distance matters a heck of a lot. But on this course, I don't think power helps you out. You've got to get the accuracy. As I'm about to disprove in some way by lashing this up. We get maximum backdoor, don't we? Yeah, and we get reasonably good control What do we get? 10 control, 10 backspin, 10 backdoor. Yeah, 20 instead of 25 for power. That's not awful. 10 backdoors what you want.
Knock him dead.
I'm ready.
Yeah, fairways and greens. Yeah, exactly right. You've got to make sure you get it on the green stuff. It's far easier when you know what the impact pace is going to be. But yeah, I think if this was Vortex and it's 260, it's a different course. This, even on championship tees, it's not that punishing. But again, this is supposed to be the beginner's course, isn't it? So I get it. I think my buttons are sticky. Is my D-pad sticking again? Don't know, I'll have a look at it. Right. Forget everything that's happened. It's a new game. Right, I'll take 19 under right now, thank you very much. Standard wind, okay.
It's a par 4.
Standard wind 5 meters per second out the box. Yeah, okay. It's going to be like that, are you? We're going to be like that. I've got a day to finish this round.
Bravo!
Nice shot.
Okay, that's playing like 5 meters per second as well, crikey. Right, 125, crosswind, 8 iron.
Masterful.
Wow,
Oh, that's enough.
that went left.
Roll with it.
The sway on that.
Go for the birdie.
Luckily, this green's not awful.
In the back.
A birdie.
I'll take it.
Nice and easy. Nice.
Hole 2. It's a par 4.
Oh, two's going to be interesting. So we've almost got to play the bunker here, haven't we? Get up there.
Go, go, go.
Oh, good shot.
Fantastic.
Very nice.
There you go, that's the line. So 82. It's almost a full shot in. Maybe there. I always find the wind the hardest thing to deal with.
Champion. Amazing.
Chance play.
I'll take that though.
Birdie.
Oh god, good job I got it close. There you go.
A birdie.
Easy. Nice birdie.
Okay, birdie starts what we want. I've mucked 3 up
3.
both times.
5.
So we've hit the awning, we've hit the tree. Oh, the wind is not going to be my friend here, is it? I'm almost tempted to play this fairway. Ah, what the hell, I'm going to play that fairway.
Oh, Nietzsche.
Get up there!
Great shot.
That's alright.
Not bad.
Right, 215, downwind. Nah, long 3 iron. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Wrong 3 iron might be the shot. Certainly don't want to play a 5 wood in there. Oh, let's rip it. Let's give it a crack. Come on. Get up there, boy.
Oh, Nietzsche.
I couldn't have got any more right answer out of that if I tried. It's on the green. It's on the green. We'll get an eagle putt.
Amazing.
Chance play.
Oh, for the eagle.
Right, 30 foot. Late breaker.
That okay?
Sloping down, I think. Brakes to the left.
Probably gotta tap it. Oh, let's go there. Brake, 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 brake. Get it.
Yes, an eagle.
On a string, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers, Tom. Thanks. Made a decent start.
Hole 4. It's a par 4.
Right, let's get over to the right. Let's play there.
Go, go, go.
Masterful.
Shot. That's it.
Crikey, that goes left a lot. I'm 45 T-man. It's not an excuse. With age comes wisdom. Yeah, ultra spin. I can hit it quite a few times, but I have a tendency to miss it and not press the button properly, which is just irritating as an irritating thing. And my other tendency is to use it when I don't need it. But yeah, sometimes super spin is probably the better option. Sorry, I'm contemplating my line here. Because the problem is if I drop short there, I'm going to kick left and go that way. I've been in this bunker just there every single time. I'm almost tempted to play that line. What's a 5 like here? I could go long 3. Let's go long 3. And even if I go short, it's not going to be the end of the world.
Oh, good shot.
Nice shot.
Yeah, I'd rather be short than in that bunker again. Right, we get a chip. We always like a chip. How important's the Ultra? I don't think it's important. I think it's just great when you pull it off. The purple flames, you know, all that stuff I love. Sometimes it really helps. Like if you're hitting, if you've got a pin tucked really close to the front of the green, you can hit past and spin it back. Certainly ultra topspin helps when you're hitting into big headwinds because you keep the shot lower. But I don't think it's essential. In fact, if I didn't play it, I don't think my scores would change very much.
It's a par.
It just looks good, if I'm honest. And I mean, the way to get it just to practice it. I just got into the habit of trying to do it every time. And after a while, you just get a feel for it. Oh, God. So the wind's going to go that way, and I want to go around the corner. I might go over here. But I've got this tree. Oh, this is difficult. Right, okay. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to do this. Oh, we're going to miss the shot. Oh, yeah, if you want to stop a wood, Ultra is pretty impressive for stopping woods. Particularly on greens. I mean, it'll absolutely hold on a green. But again, you put super on a wood on a green, it'll jump on like a couple of feet, but nothing major. But I'm not sure it's a game changer. Alright, let's play up here. Like being able to hit a perfect impact is much gone left, hasn't it? All the sway in the world. Being able to hit the impact, I think, is much more important than hitting the ultra spin. If you hit twice as many impacts, you'd take 3 or 4 off your score in a round. You hit twice as many ultras. So here's your classic example. So look where that pin is. It's right at the front edge. You can't kind of bounce it to get it close. You've got to pitch past and then spin it back. So here's a case where I actually try and play the ultra. So deliberately pitch it past and then try and spin it back.
Yeah, good.
I missed it, but the principle's sound. So normally that I'd have held and then come back. And I'd have got that 5 or 6 foot away. Not 12 foot away.
Sloping uphill.
Oh, I need a shot here. I need a shot here. Break.
Got yourself a birdie.
Is that it? Excellent.
Well, we're making some putts. But I don't want to have to be making some putts, if you see what I mean. So, 6 under. Those par 3s are coming up that I don't like.
6. It's a par 4.
Alright, so a downwind, so that water's in play, isn't it? So I've got to be a little bit careful. So I've been kind of pitching it in here. But then I'm shorter, so I think I'm alright. Assuming I can clear these trees.
Bravo!
I also think the timing of Ultra helps you. Because you're hitting the direction and the impact at the same time. It's a more positive action. So I find that my impacts get better when I'm trying to play Ultras. Right. Can I play the 3? Yeah, let's go long 3. I'm going to burn all my power shots out here, aren't I? I've only got 4 left. Do you know what? I don't mind if I'm short here. I can chip that. Right, let's top spin it. I can chip this. Get it there. Get up!
Bravo!
Get up! That'll do. Yeah, I know what you mean. It
Oh, great play.
it does hold your interest, doesn't it? It's because it's a good, fair challenge. And you have days when you're great, and you have days when you're terrible, and it's nobody's fault but your own. And I kind of like that in a computer game. Something that sort of challenges you, stretches you a little bit. Get in the hole. Got out of jail there.
Easy.
I think that's what I always liked about the original game. Once you take all the costumes and gimmicks and stuff away, the mechanics of it are good.
Oh, 7. It's a par 3.
You know, there's a bit of strategy. You've got to think about where you're going to play your shots. But you've also got to execute them. Right, so we're into the wind. I hate this green. I've had trouble here. So it does gather that way, okay. So actually, if I pitch it there... Alright, alright. Great.
A nice shot.
That's right.
Yeah, go for it. I don't normally read my friend requests, but I'll look out for them if you want to send them.
Great play.
15 foot.
For the birdie.
Don't rush it. No rushing, okay?
Stay focused.
Breaking.
I never got on with the EA games, if I'm honest. It was a bit like in the 90s when they made those PGA games. They're all license and title and no kind of substance. Actually, that isn't going to break that much, is it? Let's have a look there.
Get closer. See that?
That's it.
Oh, I nearly went to
Easy. Nice birdie. Still got it.
I think as well, those games are all sort of star-driven, aren't they? Whether it's Tiger or Rory or whatever. But the core game, never that interesting. Right. Wind's died down a bit, which is good.
Oh, good shot.
Look at fly. Nice shot.
That's alright, I've cleared the trees, that's good. That's good. 140 left. The wind's really died off, which is good. It's a 7 iron.
Oh, good shot.
Yeah, exactly. Changing spin in mid-air, what's all that about? I think you've got to commit to the shot, haven't you?
Well played.
I mean, and this is, cartoony to some extent, isn't it? You know, you can't actually control how much spin you've got on it in reality, but
Breaking.
at least it's a mechanic you can kind of consistently apply. Get it. Right,
Nice and easy.
we're hitting some putts, we're making some birdies.
All part of the plan.
This other par 3 to play.
Hole 9. It's a par 3.
Just look how much closer the normal tees are. That's ridiculous. Right, into the wind again. 3 iron. Okay, come on, come on.
Oh, neat shot.
You're amazing.
Oh, that was, what's the word I'm looking for? Incredibly lucky. Have I played much golf? Yeah, I played a bit of golf. I used to play a lot with my brother when I used to live close to him. We used to kind of play every Wednesday night.
To the right.
I'm very much a hacker though, rather than a skilled golf player.
In the bag. Not bad.
A birdie.
I'll take that. I'll take 10 under.
That's it.
I'll take 10 under.
Nice birdie.
PGA golf. Yeah. Played a bit of that in the 90s. The one I used to like was Lynx. I had Lynx 386 on a machine when I was at university, and that was quite good. It had a really good
Okay.
a really good version of St Andrews with the massive greens on it, and they'd obviously surveyed them, so it had all the little hollows and runs on it. That was a good game. I mean, they motion captured all the players and all that sort of stuff, which is, you know, I can take or leave, but the mechanics of the game are good.
Go, go, go.
Good shot.
And it came in a double CD case, because you got 4 discs. Yeah, nice to see you, Jordan. Enjoy the wedding. I'll see if I can not blow this 10 under. Ah, wood into the green again. Not a fan of woods into the green.
Oh, neat shot.
Alright, you need to pitch, and then you need to grip. That'll do. That'll do. I'll take 15, 20 foot. 20, yeah, that'll do. That'll do.
Child's play.
Oh, for the eagle.
Really
Show
well.
us those skills.
Sloping uphill.
Right. Uphill.
See that?
Oh, that's in the hole.
Woohoo, an eagle.
Oh, this Link's on Xbox. I don't remember that being on the original Xbox. Then again, I was always a PlayStation
Part of the
player.
plan. Hole 11.
But it had good mechanics. I like games with good mechanics. My God, this wind's died down. Yeah, we might as well just play this.
Oh, neat shot.
Yeah, there's been a few kind of similar games, haven't there? There's been some good online golf games. Oh, that pin's a bit tasty.
Oh,
Go on,
nice
go
shot.
on,
That's right.
go on, go on.
Done it.
Oh, that's alright. I'll take that.
Go on. Chance for a birdie.
Alright, 10 footer.
Stay calm.
Looks like it slopes up. Breaks to the right.
Yeah. Get it!
Nice birdie.
Nice and easy.
13. Right, 12, par 3. I do not like 12.
Hole 12. It's a par 3.
Oh, the wind needs to be kind to me. Where's the pin? Okay, okay. We've got to get this up and stop it. Ah, it's going to go out the back.
Yeah, good shot.
See that? Just kicked.
And stop.
Why don't you kick off the fringe? You know you want to drop.
What? It's dropping close. Deep breath.
You're absolutely kidding me you did that.
Let's see it.
You can do it. Focus.
Teeny cups.
Nice one.
So that's the first part.
Fair enough.
If you get to the 12th hole and you're disappointed you got a par, I figure you're doing okay. I don't like 12.
It's a par 4.
Another thing I wish this game did was stats for holes. I would love to know what my average score is at that hole, because I bet you it's rubbish. Do not like that hole. Right, we just knocked the snot out of this one.
Yeah, good shot.
I want to save a power shot for 18, because there's a definite eagle at 18 to be had. I got 2 others. Where am I going to use them? Right, 40 yards. Bit of wind. But it's going to gather the other way. Okay.
Good.
That'll do. That'll do.
That's nuts. Judge for a birdie.
3 foot.
Be careful. Don't risk it.
Bingo.
Birdie. Easy.
T-Man, don't say that. I haven't finished yet. I can handily throw away 4 or 5 shots here.
Oh, 14. It's a par 4.
Right, 14. The wind's coming back. It's 4 metres. Crosswind. Luckily, I think I can just belt it, can't I? No point playing a power shot here, because I want to be on the fairway for the second shot.
Oh, good shot.
I think it'd be 17, 18 for the power shots. Right. Now I need a good shot here. Right, so we've got 4 metres of wind. And we're nearly all the money, so... get the backspin. And it's gone left. That's alright. That's alright. It's alright. Right, this time you drop, alright? You don't mess me about, you get in the hole. There we go. Ah, true, yeah. It's hard to throw it away on Eagle sitting.
Yeah.
I could get 19 here. I could get 19. If I go birdie, 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 birdie. He says jinxing it.
Hole 15 is a par 3.
Right, where have you put the pin? Okay, that's not awful. I've got a bit of room here. Right. Ah!
Oh,
Missed the impact. Where's that going to pitch?
Ooh.
That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. Oh.
Oh, well played.
Child's play.
Go for the birdie.
Oh, Pine Hill, you can throw shots out the window all day.
Focus.
We don't talk about Vortex. I don't like Vortex. I think Vortex is physically unfair.
A birdie.
There's some fairways, you just... It's random whether you hit them. The RNG is wider than the fairway.
Hole 16.
At 16. Oh, now that's good. The wind's going to help me here. Now, I might use a power shot here because I wouldn't mind being a touch closer. Ah, I knew I was going to miss a shot. That's wet. That's wet.
Oh.
Ah!
Look at the gauge closely.
How on earth did that end up there? I'll take it. I'm not going to complain. That's madness. Right, come on. You've had a life. Let's not muck it up. All I know about Auburn is you don't say roll tide to an Auburn man. That's all I know.
Watching.
I know some people who went to Alabama.
Raking to the left.
Oh god. Right, let's go there.
In the back.
Drop.
Nice
Yes.
birdie. Splendid work.
Right, 17 under.
Hole 17. It's a par 4.
Downwind for 17. Do I want to double down here? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's have 2 power shots on 18.
Masterful.
Right, trees. Trees.
Bravo. Check. again.
That'll do.
Great play.
I like it.
For the birdie.
You can do this.
Looks like it slopes up.
Get in the hole.
I got your
Right, that's 18.
Easy.
2 power shots.
Oh, you're good. Last one. Hole 18.
Oh, and I'm
fine.
going to need him because we're right into the gale. Right, let's go hard and low. Do not hit a tree. Ooh. I absolutely nailed the tree. Is that in play? No.
Wait.
Huh? I'll get you another ball.
Right, we're not doing that again.
Go, go, go.
Nice shot.
We're not going to talk about that tee shot. Ah, 273. There's a par to be got here. Get up there.
Masterful.
Nice shot.
If I ever needed a chip to go in the hole, it would be about now. No. Yeah, 8 foot for a bogey. So we're going to finish on 17 and I'm going to quietly cry myself to sleep. Because there was 19 to be had there. Get him.
Excellent play.
Ah,
Can't be happening. Pick yourself up.
I can't complain. 17's a decent round. But that triangle will haunt me. So I think I've qualified. Because if 17 doesn't qualify, I want to recount. So we've had 21,000 people play it so far. Oh, so they'll end up about 28, 30,000 players, won't they? So it's still down, but still a reasonable number. Let's have a look at the stats.
Heidi was. Oh,
I think the final starts Monday, so it's the same again. So it's Monday to Sunday, so it will finish Sunday night, the final round. I'll probably play mine Saturday again. 284 longest drive, yeah, the length was a bit of a killer. Didn't really get a big chip in, but didn't need it. Got a 30-foot putt. Hit a few fairways. Missed a couple of greens. You can't complain with 17 under, can you? That was a bit churlish. Good question, Calvin. We were talking about it earlier. I think they've got 2 choices here. So originally they went evens the first time we played this. And like nearly everybody qualified. I think they'll go probably 5 or 6 under is what I think. They could be really harsh and go 8 because you'll get a lot of people who are going to get 10, 12, 17, 19. There'll be some idiot who gets 24 under. So they may go as high as 8 under. But if I had to put money on it, I'd go 5 or 6 under. Because they don't want to, you know, they don't want to cut everybody out. See you, Jordan. Enjoy. I think I'm going to call it a night as well at that point. Thanks all for watching. Do let me know what scores you get when you play it. And again, I don't think this is particularly challenging, but, you know, getting a good score, you know, I think getting up. If I could have got 19 under, but I didn't, so there you go. That's life, as they say. Right, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.